Hey everyone, it's Alison Heikkila. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to use the Layered Fire Stencil set from A Colorful Life Designs to make a card. Truth be told, I had started making this card, and as I was inking, I decided, you know what, I should film this. So I quickly set up my camera and started to film. I'm using Party Dress from Catherine Pooler with my blending brushes from scrapbook.com, and I'm just applying the color to some pink cardstock. It's not white, it's pink. And I've got it all set up on my gel press because I like to have the stencils be held in place with that. So you could see that I'm peeling that up. Look at how cool that looks already. This is one of the newest stencils or stencil sets from A Colorful Life Designs. And I just love flames. I do. I have flames on my car. I like seeing things decorated with flames. I just think that they're so cool. And I wanted to do something different and not do the traditional like red, yellow, orange kind of thing. So I went with pink. And then I decided to go in with black soot distress ink. So that's what we're going to use here. And you could see it's super simple to line this up, especially when you're using a 6x6 gel press. Because you just put the stencil right on the plate as is, and you're good to go. So I'm just going to apply this ink. It's super easy, super fast to do. There's only 2 stencils in this set, so you don't have to go crazy with lots and lots of layers, but that's how it's going to look. Isn't that cool? I can picture this being like foiled also, like doing the top layer with foil or maybe a glitter paste. I think that would be really cool as well. But super simple, super neat, and I really like that it's on pink cardstock instead of white. So I grabbed the Sparkle On Sentiments Better Press Plate and Die Set. This is from Carissa Wiley and Spellbinders. And I have the You've Got That Birthday Glow sentiment over there. So what I'm doing here is taping down my cotton cardstock. This is a scrap that I had. Don't throw away your scraps. Stuff isn't cheap. Keep them. And I've got VersaFine Clair ink that I'm going to ink that up with. This is Nocturne. It's the richest, most perfect black ink. I love using my VersaFine Clairs with my Better Press system. It always comes out so beautiful. Even if you're not using cotton cardstock, you can use other things too. It's just great ink for sentiments of any kind, even if it's not a Better Press. So that was just one pass through my die cut machine. It looks perfect. And now I'm going to use the coordinating die to cut that out. I'm just going to line that up, use my piece of mint tape there just to keep it in place so it doesn't shift when it runs through my machine. And now I'm going to pull that out very carefully. You got to be careful with cotton cardstock because sometimes it can like pull, but I don't really have that issue when I use the mint tape from scrapbook.com. So now I've got that all set up and I decide, I really don't want it white. I'm sure you're not surprised about this. So I grabbed It's a Girl ink from Catherine Pooler also, and I'm just using my blending brush to apply some of that color. Truth be told, there is some residual ink on my brush, so it's not exactly the It's a Girl color, but it's close enough. I did wipe some of it off. So I'm just going to add that heavier on the outer edges and leaving it lighter in the center. And I like it, but it's not enough. I need to do some more to it. So I'm going to grab the Party Dress color again. This is such a great pink. This is like, I love this pink. I do. I'm not really a pink girl. And I say that as I'm sitting in my pink dining room next to my pink kitchen. But there's certain pinks that I like and certain pinks that I don't. And this Party Dress color is one that I love. And no, it's not the color of my kitchen or my dining room. It's more of the color of the card panel background. It's more like that dusty pink. Anyway, I grabbed my Waffle Flower Shader 1 Plus brush and added some of that Party Dress to the edge. And I think that it looks so much better, but it's still not quite right because now it's not popping off of that card. So I grabbed some black cardstock and I'm using the die again, just so that I can create a shadow to kind of help it stand out a bit more. And look at that. Even before I adhere it, you could see that that looks so much better. You can see it pop now. So I've got that adhered, I think. Yeah, I've got that adhered down. And now we need some other stuff happening, of course. So I'm going to grab my black soot ink. And actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to grab the Nocturne because it's blacker. And also, My black soot needs to be re-inked, and I don't have the re-inker, guys. But I do have plenty of re-inker for my VersaFine Clair Nocturne, so I decided to go with that for my background because, again, that's going to make it pop as well. I also grabbed Crystal Iris Fandango Pink Card Bling from A Colorful Life Designs, and I'm going to adhere some of those on in a moment. And on camera there, it doesn't look like they match too well. It looks too fuchsia for the rest of the card, but in person, the color is great together. Make sure if you shop A Colorful Life Designs, you use my coupon code ALFAN10 so that you could save 10% on everything in the shop with the exception of the Master Creator bundles. It's a great way to save a couple of bucks. And there's, I think, over 130 card bling colors. So you're sure to find something that you like. And they're very affordable, and you get a ton in a bag, as you can see there. So I'm just grabbing my jewel picker, and I'm trying to figure out where I want to put these little pieces of sequence. And I think I'm pretty happy with how that goes. I'm just adjusting them a little bit. And now I'm going to use my magnet for my glass mat and keep that card closed for a little while. Okay, so I've got on point glue, and I've got my pokey tool in my right hand with my glue, and then in my left hand I have my jewel picker so that I can make easy work of this process, because otherwise it could be pretty tedious, you know? So I find it to be much easier to just have all three things in my hand at once. Ta-da, all done. As Kathy Zielski would say, boop. So there we go. We've got some blingage, we've got some fire, we've got pink, and I think it came out really, really hot. That's so lame. I'm such a dork. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you like this card. I'll be back again soon with another one. Be well, stay safe. Peace out.